I am so excited. Death Battle just released a damn fucking episode. GRU versus MEGAMIND. Now, I grew up on both of these, but I grew up with MEGAMIND the most. So, no offense to GRU. I really hoping that MEGAMIND takes the W. So, let's just get right straight into it. It's like scientists versus scientists, basically.
GRU versus MEGAMIND.
You either die a despicable villain or live long enough to become an admirable hero.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
I feel like MEGAMIND go take it.
Evil never dies. It merely goes dormant, waiting for a villain to arise and spread its name to the darkest corners of the earth.
Like a man so evil, he cuts in line at the coffee shop and makes balloon
that's another thing. Both of them used to become evil. Now there's some good guys. Yeah, I forgot. They have I feel like they have similar backgrounds though.
For kids, and then pops them in their face. What a despicable man!
And then he made a woman.
Would surely tremble at his name, GRU.
Really? Just GRU?
Hey, wait a minute! Didn't they have a real life nigga that was on the Ella show that looked exactly like GRU?
Some sort of stage name or doctorate or. You know?
Felonious GRU, son of the supervillain known as the Bald Terror.
Oh man, he's so dead.
Even as a small child, GRU had big aspirations. He could make rocket bikes, cheese rays, and this dog?
And his arsenal grew even more with the help of his new best buddy, Dr. Nefario. See? Now that's a supervillain name. Come on, man.
With Nefario's help, GRU's gadgets grew gadgets. Flamethrowers, sticky fingers, fantastic entertainment for 2-year-olds, and a fully weaponized airship. Though I must question this thing's aerodynamics.
It's loaded up with
basically it's gonna
guns,
obviously it's gonna determine who's more smarter.
Earth's atmosphere and a whole lot of missiles.
Despite the impressive firepower, GRU's go-to weapon seems to be his freeze ray, which can encase most
he
people
loves
in
using that
a single
freeze ray.
shot.
With his gadgets and gusto combined, and a little teaching from the School of Ability, GRU started making strides in the underworld of evil. He swiped the crown jewels when he was only a kid, nabbed the New York City Jumbotron,
and then he got a bunch of minions.
And
then they made a sly show movie dedicated to the minions without the GRU. That was so adorable. I like that.
Both the Eiffel Tower and the Statue of Liberty.
From Las Vegas.
Yeah,
but MEGAMIND can do the
bad,
exact same thing.
He
I'm pretty
wasn't
sure.
good at being bad. A lot of his schemes kind of blew up in his face.
The line dividing genius from moron is a thin one. Just look at us.
Oh yeah, my back hurts from carrying all the genius between us.
Regardless, while GRU may not have been the infamous villain he'd hoped, he did earn the loyalty of a few...
Come on
Smart
now.
founders know something most people miss. Get your domain name even if you're not ready to launch your business. With Wix, you can...
Guys.
Guys?
Yeah, guys. Like, little guys.
Minions.
There's Kevin, Bob, Stuart, Otto, Billy, Larry, John, Liam, Chad.
Oh, the Minions!
Yes.
And that's not just their role, it's the actual name of their species.
Right. The Minions have existed since the dawn of life itself, over 3 billion years ago. And they all follow one instinct: to serve the biggest, baddest, most despicable villain they can find.
T-Rexes, Count Dracula, AI artists, whatever evil they can lay their grubby little eyes on. Or just one eye. But finding their big boss was the easy part. Keeping them, not so much.
The amount of times the Minions have incidentally caused the death of their own bosses is staggering.
Wait, didn't one of them serve the Queen of England?
What about it?
Nothing.
The Minions witnessed GRU's villainy firsthand and decided that he would be the next big boss they follow.
It worked out like PB&J, because like GRU, these guys do machines.
The Minions invented the fly swatter centuries before humans did. They somehow crafted light bulbs and instruments while living in the Arctic. So, naturally, building GRU's absolutely massive
You know
evil
what? Imagine if GRU was having trouble and then your minions came in and helped him and then MEGAMIND lost. I would have been like, that's not fair, bruh. It's supposed to be just GRU and MEGAMIND.
proved a simple task.
They're geniuses. They once pulled off a jailbreak by building a flying
But this is
machine
new
out of
information
prison
about- I
outfits,
didn't-
fans,
well,
computers, and
I did not know
toilets.
that.
Aisle seaters are in shambles right now.
And they're seemingly invulnerable, having been smashed flat, set on fire, and exploded by missiles even inside their own mouths. But also, they're possibly immortal? Kevin here has been around since the dawn of their species, which means Kevin is 3 billion years old.
And their numbers keep increasing. Over 10,000 minions clock into
Damn.
work every day.
And yet, in a real work setting, they'd be fired in minutes.
You would think they would have their
There's
own
nothing
planet
like
by
a
now.
banana, a popsicle, a butt, or anything remotely silly to distract them enough for plans to go off course. But these guys love TikTok.
It's no wonder that, even with thousands of minions at his back, GRU still couldn't cut it as a supervillain. Maybe it was time to hang up the freeze ray for good, but not before taking a chance at his ultimate dream.
Still Dabone.
Easier said than done.
Oh no, really? The moon?
Okay, like I said, Megamind and GRU, they have like similar backgrounds, but GRU, just like he just stated, he became a good guy because he felt like he couldn't like achieve as a bad guy. But Megamind, it's different with him. I think he quit being a bad guy because of his own will. Like, he wasn't forced to like quit out of that role.
When he couldn't get the shrink ray he needed on his own, GRU required a new, even more despicable weapon.
Children. Specifically adopting 3 girls. And somehow it worked. Crime of the century, here we go.
How tragic that through all the dance recitals and unicorns, GRU
You
discovered
nobody don't want to deal with kids,
the
bro.
joys of fatherhood.
Oh, story of my life. God, I'm so proud of her. Anyway, out with the villain and in with the bedtime stories.
But even though he turned a new leaf for his daughters, GRU wasn't done commanding his minion army. Now he'd just do it as not a villain, by joining the anti-villain league.
The AVL hooked him up with lipstick tasers and goop grenades, mini submarines and high-tech cars, and some great date nights with the future Mrs. GRU. Things are looking up, buddy.
5 minions even underwent experimental procedures to become more powerful than before. The Mega Minions.
Tim stretches, Dave got super strength, Gus got super strength and
What the
flight.
hell? I never seen it
Jerry
before.
became an indestructible brick monster who eats live bombs. He's my favorite. And Mel's new laser eye can blast through the planet and hit a satellite on the other side in less
I
than
feel
a
like it's
second.
not gonna be GRU versus Megamind. It's gonna be GRU in the minions versus, like, it's gonna be on a fair
Calculating its
fight.
speed
I feel
across
like
the Earth, that's 5% the speed of light.
So, GRU's true calling wasn't being a villain at all. He's an anti-villain, and he's good at it too. This guy can dodge heat-seeking missiles and casually punch out a shark in one shot. All because he was in full dad mode.
But the most incredible element here is easy to miss. For billions of years, the minions have had the biological drive to serve the greatest villain they can find. And yet, despite GRU's turn away from villainy, they chose to continue serving
That's
him.
what I was thinking.
The minions' love for GRU is
I would've
so
been like, oh, they
strong,
gonna, like-
it overwrote their primordial genetic code.
They still see greatness in him, even now. After all, felonious GRU will go to the moon and back to keep his family safe. Wait, Kevin, don't touch that button!
Like I like GRU.
Okay, Megamind should be up next, but there is a chance that it got totally nuked by DreamWorks since they hit our preview last week.
Don't worry, we have a plan. You can watch the complete GRU vs. Megamind episode on deathbattle.gg. That's our website, it's linked below. It has every episode of Death Battle uncut, unfiltered, uncensored. Even the weird ones.
It's kind of like our own private Patreon with memberships that support the show directly. And for this week, you can get a membership for a month
Oh,
for free
wow.
by using the code PRESENTATION. All caps. That's
Yeah, go
important.
support.
Being a member gets all sorts of extra goodies and behind-the-scenes stuff, but the important thing is you'll be able to watch the unaltered GRU vs. Megamind episode for free.
So head to deathbattle.gg right now and use
Man,
code PRESENTATION for a
That's the
free
thing
month
about
of membership.
YouTube
All caps.
or
Remember.
anything in general. Any other platform, they always need to fuck up some shit.
With base 44,
Like, keep your kids off the
simple
fucking internet,
sentence
bro.
becomes
It is
your
so
life.
sad that it's the internet job to monitor people's children, bro. Ooh.
What happens when the villain wins? On a grim, dark day, the citizens of Metro City learn the horrifying answer to that question.
You know what? They should make a part 2 of this movie. I like Megamind. Like, This is one of my childhood movies. They should make a part 2.
When their hero, their Metro Man, was lost.
Yeah, he faked his death because
bested by the fearsome
he was tired of being a
supervillain destined
fucking
for
hero.
greatness, MEGAMIND.
Cause if your rival's name is gonna be that on the nose, you better match that energy. Their feud goes way back to when they escaped their dying planet Superman style, and immediately got in each other's way.
While Metro Baby landed in a nice and cozy home, he caused the weird blue kid to crash land in prison and literally grow up behind bars.
Oh,
What
that
kind
was
of city
sad.
government would make the kid stay in jail?
Yeah,
That was so
wasn't
sad.
as
I
bad as
remember
you'd
that.
think. He was a perfect fit for the Metrocity prison for the criminally gifted.
Metro City.
But while everyone
You became a
outside...
villain all because that little rock took your way to the fucking prison and you became a villain. Like, that is
Bars loved
sad.
that new kid who could fly. They weren't too keen on the boy with the big blue head and his constant string of destructive accidents.
So if he was going to be the bad guy no matter what, why not embrace it and become a true supervillain?
Huh, sounds kinda like you. Megamind is a genius inventor, creating weapons to stage prison breaks before he could even talk.
Does sound like me. With a bit of tutoring from Machiavellian in the ways of wrongdoing, he got to work on his crime-starting career, facing off with his destined rival over and over again.
And Megamind's got everything he needs. An invisible car for getaways, assuming he can find the thing. A hoverbike for
He's
flying
giving
and
Wonder
shooting
Woman.
at the same time, if he can multitask. Lasers, bombs, bubble guns, baseball bats, jet boots, and more galore.
But his go-to is the D-gun, a laser pistol with various possible effects, such as destroying, decelerating, demoralizing, de-locking, de-gravity thing.
I wouldn't expect a guy calling himself Megamind to have the best name ideas, Wiz. He probably based the entire thing around his favorite setting, dehydration, which turns people and objects into tiny cubes for easy storage, though they can be returned to normal with a drop of water.
He did keep the whole mind thing running with his horde of henchmen, the Brainbots. These mini-mechs follow Megamind's every command, even pulling off the most incredible drone show you've ever seen in your life.
Oh, that was
Which,
cool.
according to the director's commentary, is made up of over 100,000 brainbots. Though, ironically, I wouldn't call his brainbots, smart. That designation goes to Megamind's proper minion, Minion!
Minion serves many roles for Megamind.
I like him.
Sidekick, guy in the chair, awkward sibling relationship despite technically being his pet.
The best fish friend you could have in your plans to kidnap news reporter Roxanne Ritchie to piss off Metro Man for the 19th time this week. Or for the final time. Children, shield your eyes!
He did it! Thanks to his most
No,
powerful
he
invention
didn't.
of
He
all,
faked
an
it. He
orbital
faked his
death ray
death.
that could shatter mountains, Metro City's hero had fallen. It was Megamind's
Because he was
time
tired
to
of
rule.
being a people
And
pleaser.
he had no idea what to do next. With Metro Man dead, what was even the point?
Clearly, he needed a new superhero to fight, and apparently, he could just make that happen. With his diffuser gun, he injected this loser with Metro Man's DNA, turning him into Metro Man 2.0, Titan.
Megamind even trained
Yeah, but he didn't know how to be a
using his
superhero.
disguise
He was a
generator
bad
and
pig.
expert acting skills. What a performer! But for all his smarts, Megamind is a terrible judge of character. When Titan turned tyrant, Metrocity needed yet another superhero to save it.
Metro City. Thanks to some encouragement from an old friend, rival, who wasn't actually dead at all and just let all of this happen despite having godlike superpowers. Thanks to some encouragement from a very experienced friend, Megamind stepped up to the plate.
Hey, he had the moxie for it. Megamind's tanked explosions and dodged electric blasts. Titan was strong enough to toss around a skyscraper.
I didn't know he had
and
his own
Megamind
game,
put
though.
up a solid fight with his mech armor.
A suit specifically designed to mimic the pilot's movements, whether it be lamppost sword fighting, busting a move, or being surprisingly stealthy.
Oh yeah, he
And
can
with quick
dance.
thinking and some hench help,
He
Megamind
can dance
taught
better than
Titan a
Groot.
lesson he knew all too well. The bad guy always loses.
So the city decided to just forgive Megamind of all his years of terror and destruction and call him their superhero. I guess they didn't really have any better options.
Hey, Megamind took his new role as the city's hero seriously. He even built a suit that mimicked Metro Man's strength, flight, and X-ray vision.
Now, the D-gun is used to make runaway bad guys lose their balance and get caught. His portal bazooka is excellent for saving people
Wait a
from
minute,
out of
this gotta be like a little bit of a side episodes. What you call it when they do like few episodes on the side? Yeah, I didn't know that he
control
had
cars.
that.
And while the
I thought he
might
just
not
had a
have been
movie.
a hero killer, it's certainly great at blowing up giant evil robots.
And Minion was all for it.
Actually, once they went nice, Minion had to legally change his name to Old Chum because of some other Minion-related thing.
What? You mean the yellow guys?
No, I mean they got a cease and desist from Mr. Minion's Meatsicles.
Sounds delicious. I'm still gonna call him Minion. You can't break up this duo.
Even as Megamind uses his tools for good, destruction still tends to be inevitable. To the point that, as the new mayor of Metro City and his new partner, Roxanne instated a policy that anyone inconvenienced by a
I did not
Megamind
see that
battle
after. I
would
didn't know
receive
he had
a
an
free cup of
aftermath.
coffee. That sounds horrifically ripe for corruption.
So that's why there's so many Starbuckses everywhere.
Like, I should
At
go
least
look it
the
up
brain
after,
bots are
because
covering
what
all
the
the
hell?
cleanup. It's a messy job being a superhero, but Megamind's finally found his purpose. Even saving the city from the Doom Syndicate, which is like 6 of him.
Though not without some self-induced difficulty. You have an instant wind gun on your hip. Use it!
Hey, with girlfriend, sidekick, and adoring fans to keep him going, it doesn't matter what sort of danger comes to town. Megamind will always rise up as the defender of Metrocity.
It's Metro City!
I want to know how they children go look like.
Wiz, what happened to you? You look
But yeah, I'm
funny.
gonna go look it up after. Like, what the
Where's she?
hell?
I'm over here, Boomstick. That's the new Death Metal plushie from U2's, and it's available to order right.
Oh, like the one they made of me a year ago. You got jealous, didn't you?
Okay, y'all go buy their products. Let me just skip it. Okay, right here. I know you fucking lying.
Thinking about a degree in cybersecurity? Don't sleep on this. UMGC is waiving their application fee through June.
Wait a minute, was it that nigga from the LSI I was just talking about? Okay, Megamind, you better beat his ass.
Minions, prep the artillery! We're not letting him get away!
Hi, peoples.
Ooh, and here I thought it was the hero who chases the bad guys! Ha! Oh.
Minion, I'm going to need a new pair of pants.
Yes, sir. Sending you the Sunday Best package. Take this! Razor! A dark color scheme!
Oh, I feel like GRU is more of a can be more better than comic than Megamind.
You are suddenly a real supervillain.
Oh, I remember that ice cream.
And what might that be? Presentation! Minions, assemble and start the music!
Come on, help him out.
Check that mark in the morning. No, hey! We just fixed that! Come on, sir! Smash him! Oh, hey, that's kind of cute!
You dare challenge Megamind in my own Metrocity? Do you even know who I am?
Well, life is full of disappointments.
Hey!
He looked like that nigga from Fantastic
As you
Four.
like to say,
What's that Walkman name?
Lucid gun! If you're going to steal my lines, at least do it properly! Okay, thank you for the help.
Minion, is the death raid ready?
Approaching. Getting there.
Oh, come on, Minion.
Kinda, maybe on the way. Yes! Fire! Whoa!
Oh, Roxanne's gonna kill me.
Remember this, villain!
He became
The good
big?
guys always win! This is how it's really done! Dehydration gun!
Villain! You mean... Oh, wait a minute. This is all a big misunderstanding.
Huh? Oh, work is going to kill me for this.
Oh, wow.
Yes, that's 2 for GRU, 0 for
Oh,
Will Ferrell.
come
With
on,
so many chaotic
what the
factors in this
fuck?
fight, it can get overwhelming trying to keep track of them all.
So we'll break it down 3 ways: arsenal, minions, and skill.
In terms of weapon versatility, Megamind definitely had much more to use. The D-gun alone had enough effects to match what GRU could do with nearly his whole kit. Throw in disguise generators, invisible cars, portal bazookas, and it's a lot for GRU to handle.
Just one problem. Megamind might have had variety, but GRU's weaponry was far stronger in scope. Sure, Megamind's death ray could blow up a mountain, but GRU's shrink ray could take out the moon.
And is much easier to use on top of it. Frankly, much of Megamind's deadliest weaponry would have little effect anyway.
Check this out. When GRU first tried to get the shrink ray, he triggered a missile trap so explosive it created a mushroom cloud. Based on the size of the blast, that's about 4 kilotons of TNT, and all those missiles fired at him from point-blank range.
Shockingly, that's about 38 times greater than Megamind's orbital death ray. And GRU kind of just walked it off. Megamind's mecha suit could take big hits like that, but Megamind himself? No.
So Megamind would have a hard time blowing him up, but he could still
okay.
dehydrate him, disintegrate him, freeze him, or even just turn off his gravity and send him flying into space, right?
Sure, though GRU does have some similar weaponry. As far as arsenal is concerned, GRU could take out Megamind through sheer firepower, but Megamind could potentially counter with the D-gun's effects. It's a whoever shoots first wins situation. Their arsenals match up fairly evenly.
But these guys aren't alone. Let's cover GRU's
Yes, the
minions and
minions.
Megamind's, minions.
1-to-1, one of GRU's minions was certainly more likely to take out a brainbot. Sure, minions may have the attention span of an iPad kid, but they can effortlessly hack, dismantle, and rewire most machines. Like, you know, Megamind's brainbots.
And they just won't die! Certainly nothing the brainbots have can take them out. For all we know, the minions may be completely indestructible.
To be fair, maybe one brainbot doesn't stand a chance against one minion, but there are far more brainbots than minions in total. 10 times more. And the brainbots are a much more organized and focused unit.
Compared to the vanilla minions, maybe. But the mega minions are strong enough to rip and chop through metal like wet paper. Aunt Mel's got a history of destroying satellites with a laser beam strong enough to cut through the earth. So it's bye-bye Death Ray.
But we can't ignore the most competent minion of them all. Minion! Megamind's minion.
That's what I'm
Chump.
saying. Like, he could have. I feel like he could have done more help. No shade.
Way more
bruh.
competent
He
than
could have
Dr.
done more.
Nefario. Can operate all the tech like the mech suit used to fight Titan, and can match Megamind's brains and style beat for beat. Remember that whole presentation bit in the movie? Yeah, that wasn't Megamind. That was Minion.
While Megamind's army lacks the power of, say, the Mega Minions, having a second in command who's just as smart and capable as him makes up for it, making a battle of their underlings too close to call.
So, if neither of them has a clear edge in weaponry or their henchmen, what matters most isn't the tools themselves, but how good or bad they are at using them. It all comes down to skill.
Both GRU and Megamind have their share of less than genius moments and bad luck, but even in the face of things gone wrong, GRU tends to fail upwards, still ultimately completing his missions.
Yeah, that's
Unlike
what I'm
Megamind,
saying. Like, when it comes
who
to
tends
back,
to fail much harder before he learns how to succeed.
And we love him for it. It's not like GRU has to put up with Elvis Superman, but even during their villain phases, GRU found some success, unlike Megamind.
Who also has a bad habit of not using his weapon effectively. Like never using the D-gun against the Doom Syndicate. Either because he can get easily flustered, or he just loves showing off. So it's more likely GRU could succeed in a whoever shoots first wins quick draw situation with their arsenals.
Quick draw is right. Megamind dodging electric blasts is impressive, clocking in around half the speed of sound.
But it pales in comparison to GRU piloting hypersonic ships into space and dodging heat-seeking missiles at Mach 10. meaning he is fast enough to win that quick draw. GRU takes skill, which finally tips the scales. After a nail-biting back and forth, he has just enough to land the winning blow first, more often than not.
Sorry, Megamind. I think you losing was a atrocity.
It's Metro's atroc. The winner is Felonious GRU.
Next time on Death Battle.
Jujutsu Kaisen, I never watched it. Oh, that looked like Goku for a minute.
Subscribe and join as a member.
And Chainsaw Man, I never watched that. But yeah, I will put their channel in the link in the description below. Who do you thought who was gonna win? Did y'all have y'all money on GRU or Megamind? I really thought that Megamind was gonna win, but I had a teeny tiny feeling that GRU might gonna take the advantage and win also, but just how they just explained it, okay, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, it was a fun video, but that Jujutsu, now I don't think I'm gonna, nah. But in the comments below, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And like I said, I will put their channel in the link in the description below. And go support their Patreon or whatever the fuck they got on the side, because they said something about ban or whatever. I gotta look it up again, but I gotta rewatch that part again. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.